Anyways, all I can hear is, and like next thing I know, this fist is like, oh wait, are we filming? Yeah, so I just got really bored one day and wanted to make a song. That's about it. It took me about a day to make all the lyrics. Yeah, so big fan of Hawaii and really like the ukulele vibes. So yeah, I just looked up some like ukulele freestyle tracks and one showed up. That's how I got here. Hey, it's the Bean. I'm not here to meme, okay? Maybe just a little, just living the dream. Yeah, so making this stanza was actually like one of the hardest. It was really hard to come up with the words, but like basically what I was trying to say was that like, hey, I'm the Bean, and I'm like not really here to meme, but like, you know, maybe just a little, and I'm, you know, like living the dream, you know? Flew away, changed my life when I went to New Zealand, came back better vibes with more positive feelings. Yeah, so my junior year of college, I was able to do a term abroad in New Zealand. And so what WPI does is they send you down to a project site with like 20-ish other kids, and you each have your own little project that you have to do. So my project was researching food insecurity in New Zealand and seeing what kind of policies and stuff they have going on down there. Yeah, so the experience was amazing down there. I got to do a lot of traveling, got to meet a lot of new people, both from my school at WPI, as well as New Zealand, obviously. And the trip was life-changing. I had a blast. It was really fun. And it wasn't really about the project itself. It was more about the stuff we did like outside the project during that time. And you know, the drinking age, there's 18, and I was actually only 20 at the time. So, you know, had a little bit of fun. Shout out to my homies, AJ, Eric, Jason, Nina. Love you guys. You'll also shout out to the Korean guy from that restaurant down the street. Not a day goes by without me thinking about you. Miss ya. Rona hit us bad hard. What to do with all this time? I'ma drink it all away with a little bit of wine. Yeah, so here I'm honestly talking about like COVID and like the pandemic that's been happening the past year and a half or so. But this is where I got a little bit creative with lyrics, and I'm also talking about Corona beer. My homie Jason from New Zealand introduced it to me, and we used to pound that shit back in the day. Good times. BlizzCon, big fan. I found it Cloud 10. I chug oolong tea, call me Lily Benchen. Yeah, so just in case you don't know, I played a lot of HOTS back in the day, and I also watched a lot on Twitch. And I've been playing since the beta. So I can remember the first BlizzCon that they showed. It was Cloud9 versus Team Dignitas, and Cloud9 swept them pretty cleanly, like 3-0. And as a joke, I told me and my friends that we could beat them and we're better than them. In fact, we're one better, hence Cloud 10. Yeah, so that's where Cloud 10 comes from. And now we're one of the top premier esports organizations. So now you know, never forget where you came from. Shout out to Drew and Rabanto for being the first homies to jump on the HOTS train. And also shout out to Drew and Rakesh for rounding out that first original roster. Going back to drinking, me and the boys, we have this drink called oolong tea that comes from the anime Grand Blue. And it's real nasty. It's 1 part whiskey and 1 part vodka. And you kind of just have to choke it down and hope that it doesn't come back. Yeah, so back about HOTS, there's 2 characters that are both pandas, Lily and Chen. And so Lily drinks a lot of tea and Chen drinks a lot of alcohol. So you mash that together, you got Lily Chen. But one of my usernames is Ben Chen. So, you know, mash that all together, Lily Ben Chen. Bro, oh, where'd he go? Disappear. Who-wang? I always come back like I'm Sokka's boomerang. Yeah, so this is a throwback to my Grubhub video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And if you have, watch it again. Boost my views, please. So in that video, there's a line where Runzi2 goes, bro, oh, where did he go? And it's an iconic line. And yeah, so Huang is another one of my usernames. It's just a play on my last name and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Best show ever. And then I had to rhyme Aang with something, so I came up with Sokka's boomerang to keep on with that theme. And this past year, I actually rewatched Avatar with a couple of my friends Shout out Ella, Nina, and Nick. And during the rewatch, I found a new appreciation for Sokka as a character, and I don't know, made it to the lyrics. I want to get big like an Iroh or Swallow, but for now, I'm a rap. No shame, just YOLO. Yeah, so I've always been like a skinny dude, and I've been always like underweight for my age, so I've always wanted to gain a few pounds, so that's really what this is all about. And then love Uncle Iroh, one of the best role models ever, and then love that meme about Ben Swallow from the second sequel, Last Jedi, yeah. And yeah, this is basically just content, so laugh all you want, I don't give a fuck. BBBean, Bean, BBBean, Bean. Love to flex, not my bod, I be talking about hot. One trick crone me, never miss inbox. Yeah, so flex just means that you can play a lot of different positions, a lot of different heroes for HOTS. And I mean, I pretty much played all the heroes in HOTS. I can play them pretty well, I think. But at the same time, I'm a one-trick chromie and can stomp on any kid on the block. They might call me out for hacking and saying I never miss, like if I have an aimbot on, but just get good, kid. I think I'm kind of sus. Iron's hating me the most. But I'm just better. Like I'm this guy's toast. Yeah, so for Valorant, I'm what you call low elo. So basically we're like iron, bronze, silver, and iron's like the worst rank in the game. But as a proud silver one, I can stomp on those irons. And so when I say they call me kind of sus, that's just when they say I'm smurfing or something, but I just tell them, I'm like silver 1, bronze 3, what do you want me to do? And I'm kind of sus just a reference to Among Us as well. Yeah, but in low elo, shout out to my boy Brian. Brian's the best hype man you'll ever see. No matter win or lose, he'll just tell you, yo, you're just better, So yeah, shout out to my boy Brian. And then, shout out to Disguised Toast. I watched him since he played Hearthstone back like 2015 or some shit when he started, long-time viewer. The ball on the court, they call me Jalen. Valorant, off the bench, drop a 20 and win. So in case you couldn't tell, I'm Asian. If you couldn't tell, props to you for not seeing it. And so for basketball, they call me Jeremy Lin because, he's also Asian. That's about it. Yeah, and so for Valorant, I'll be rounding out the team as the 5th player in 5v5, coming off the bench. But I just surprised you with a 20 and just went off of it, When I'm here, people cheer. Oh, crowd, be raving. Like Lamar MVP. Be dubs, I'd be craving. Yeah, so whole crowd be raving, I have to play on the words of like be raving, like woo. And then also like Baltimore Ravens, big fan. And then, my boy Lamar, he's the MVP and, he's going to bring home a Super Bowl next year. Sweet. And then another play on words of B-dubs being big dubs or, Buffalo Wild Wings, every Tuesday and Thursday, half off wings. See you there next week, boys. 1v1, Shadow Realm, I'm the king of games. Got my jeans on, yeah, got that ice in my veins. Yeah, so Shadow Realm and King of Games obviously references to Yu-Gi-Oh! And not too many people know this, but I used to be top 100 online for Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in like 2013-ish, back in high school. And then, yeah, I got my clutch jeans on and I ice my veins to clutch up for basketball, Valorant, HOTS, whatever it is. Westbros, we a fam in Hawaiian Ohana. I'm done. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye, banana. Yeah, so Lilo and Stitch was one of my favorite movies growing up. I even got a Lilo pin and a Stitch pin from my friend Ella. And yeah, ever since watching that movie, I fell in love with Hawaii and I really want to go. A dream of mine is to get a house down there one of these days and just live the dream down there. Yeah, and lastly, bye-bye, banana. So yeah, I used to call us Banana Boys. That's one of the meanings for BB. And then, yeah, basically, this is my farewell to the Banana Boys because, college is over and catch you later.